Hey, it's Joe Munroe for EURweb, and we are live at the SAG Awards announcements for 2020. We also had the opportunity to talk with actor Jason George, who not only serves as the chair of the diversity committee for SAG-AFTRA, he also is starring in the upcoming season of Station 19, and he gave us a little tidbit about what to expect.
Good morning. On behalf of SAG-AFTRA, I want to welcome you to the 26th Annual Screen Actors Guild Award nominations. Now, before I introduce our guest presenters, I want to take a moment to thank TNT and TBS for their ongoing and continued partnership. As always, the SAG Awards will be simulcast live, coast to coast, on TNT and TBS, Sunday, January 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and 5 p.m. Pacific.
For outstanding performance by a male actor in a television movie or limited series, the nominees are Mahershala Ali, True Detective; Russell Crowe, The Loudest Voice; Jared Harris, Chernobyl; Jarrell Jerome, When They See Us; and Sam Rockwell, Fosse Verdon.
The nominees for Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Television, Movie, or Limited Series are Patricia Arquette, The Act; Toni Collette, Unbelievable; Joey King, The Act; Emily Watson, Chernobyl; and Michelle Williams, Fosse Verdon.
Okay, so you are the chair of the SAG-AFTRA Diversity Committee. What does that entail exactly?
Yeah, I have the honor of chairing the Diversity Advisory Committee, which is kind of like, the short way to say it is, it's the United Nations for all of the protected classes. So all the committees that handle underrepresented groups, whether it be, EEO, or it be the Seniors Committee or the Women's Committee, all come there, and so we exchange best practices because at the end of the day, we're all getting after pretty similar things.
For outstanding performance by a male actor in a comedy series, the nominees are Alan Arkin, The Kaminsky Method; Michael Douglas, The Kaminsky Method; Bill Hader, Barry; Andrew Scott, Fleabag; and Tony Shalhoub, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
As a black woman, I'm going to say this to you. We have had so many conversations about hair because it looks when people hear it, they go, is that really? When you show up and the black woman's the only woman who has to do her own hair before she gets to set, that's a problem. That was years ago. They've now figured that out. But it's things like that. So we try to make sure that everybody's being taken care of and included in a genuine way.
The nominees for Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Comedy Series are Christina Applegate, Dead to Me; Alex Borstein, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel; Rachel Brosnahan, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel; Catherine O'Hara, Schitt's Creek; and Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Fleabag.
This morning with the nominations, were there any surprises for you, or what did you think about the nominations?
No, look, I get hyped about the SAG Awards because we have 150,000 members that come from all around the globe. We tend to get it right.
For outstanding performance by an ensemble in a comedy series, the nominees are Barry, Fleabag, The Kaminsky Method, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and Schitt's Creek.
I loved seeing Jarrell Jerome show up for When They See Us, his performance. I mean, there's an entire episode of that limited series that rests on that young man's back, and he crushed it.
For Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Drama Series, the nominees are Sterling K. Brown, This Is Us; Steve Carell, The Morning Show; Billy Crudup, The Morning Show; Peter Dinklage, Game of Thrones; and David Harbour, Stranger Things.
Award shows don't want to give love to horror, but Lupita Nyong'o got it done in Us. Any actor will tell you being able to figure out how to play these two polar opposites of characters, there takes a lot of forethought's got to go into figuring out how to distinguish these characters, make them unique, and you can't just do some crazy stuff because you think that's going to look scary.
For outstanding performance by a female actor in a drama series, the nominees are Jennifer Aniston, The Morning Show; Helena Bonham Carter, The Crown; Olivia Colman, The Crown; Jodie Comer, Killing Eve; and Elizabeth Moss, The Handmaid's Tale.
This year there are no women nominees for Best Film. There weren't next year. Do you think that's something that we can look forward to, seeing as you are the expert for today on diversity?
I mean, we push as hard as we can, and we try and get the screeners out there. At the end of the day, we can only work with the films that are made. So this is where we try and reverse engineer the thing, because the awards also tell folks what we respond to.
For outstanding performance by an ensemble in a drama series, the nominees are Big Little Lies, The Crown, Game of Thrones, The Handmaid's Tale, and Stranger Things.
When you get these nominations, it moves the needle. And so in any given year, we might slip here or there, but overall, I feel like, if you look at it overall, I feel like the diversity in these awards is pretty great.
And now, our motion picture nominees. For outstanding performance by a male actor in a supporting role in a motion picture, the nominees are Jamie Foxx, Just Mercy; Tom Hanks, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood; Al Pacino, The Irishman; Joe Pesci, The Irishman; and Brad Pitt, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
For outstanding performance by a female actor in a supporting role in a motion picture, the nominees are Laura Dern, Marriage Story; Scarlett Johansson, Jojo Rabbit; Nicole Kidman, Bombshell; Jennifer Lopez, Hustlers; and Margot Robbie, Bombshell.
This season of Station 19 is going to be, it's really a Grey's universe. I mean, because now Station 19 is going to be on at 8 and Grey's is going to be on at 9, we have the ability to tell a full story every night.
For outstanding performance by a male actor in a leading role in a motion picture, the nominees are Christian Bale, Ford vs. Ferrari; Leonardo DiCaprio, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood; Adam Driver, Marriage Story; Taron Egerton, Rocketman; and Joaquin Phoenix, Joker.
The nominees for outstanding performance by a female actor in a leading role in a motion picture are Cynthia Erivo, Harriet; Scarlett Johansson, Marriage Story; Lupita Nyong'o, Us; and Charlize Theron, Bombshell; Renee Zellweger, Judy.
And finally, the nominees for outstanding performance by a cast in a motion picture are Bombshell, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite.
And remember, we're all coming back together for the 26th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards, live Sunday, January 19th on TNT and TBS.